Your experience of reality is multidimensional. When you experience a certain energy reality, right, you might be walking through a city and then you feel a sense of joy or a sense of sadness or a sense of pleasure. That sensation that is happening inside of you, this emotion that is rising, is not just an emotion. It is associated with thoughts, with feelings, with sensations in your body. What this means is that the city or the specific situation you are being exposed to is going to impact on your mind, your body, your egoic vehicle. Imagine that your egoic vehicle, your personality, is the result of the conditioning, is the result of your past experiences, that through the filter of your mind, through the filter of that system that is you are going to experience reality and then project that in the form of emotions, in the form of thoughts, in the form of sensations, and that is going to be your experience of reality. So a simple thought or a simple emotion is not just an isolated experience. This is what you might perceive physically. That's what might come to the surface, to your awareness, but deep inside, this is a multidimensional experience. It means that the reality that is impacting on you is going to have a chain reaction of thought and emotional objects that are going to be alive inside of you. And some of them are going to come to your awareness, but a lot of it is going to stay unconscious, impacting your field. There is a million impressions that you're perceiving every day, sensations in your body, in your mind, thought patterns, emotions that you are not aware of. And then you go back into your dreams or you go back into digesting all these impressions, but in the process of what comes to your awareness, you might notice only a tiny little fraction of what's going on inside of you. So this is why I'm saying that your experience is multidimensional. When you're having an emotion, you are not just having an emotion. You are having a full energetic impact on your field. And that energetic impact is going to create a chain reaction of sensations, impressions, emotions, feelings, and thoughts in your field, in your system. So once you start understanding that, you understand really that just changing one emotion or just changing one thought is a tiny little fraction of changing your mind or changing how your system interprets reality. It is essential to understand this dynamic or this principle so that we comprehend, we understand how thoughts, emotions, and feelings are created inside of us. We are basically a system or a filtering mechanism that interprets reality all the time. And when you're having an emotion or you're having a thought, this is part of a multidimensional experience that is much, much more complex than that. So the next question, that is an obvious one, is how can you filter reality in a different way? If somebody is exposed to a certain experience and they are going to have a positive experience, somebody else might be exposed to the same experience and they are having a negative experience. So that has to do with the way you are going to filter reality. So the next step, of course, is how can you shift your experience of reality? How can you recondition yourself or change different aspects of your experience so that you are rising, you are expanding, you are moving from contraction to expansion. You are actually navigating reality from a place that is much more conscious, much more aware, much more directive in what you want to bring into your life. So that's the topic for the next video, is how do you shift your perception of reality? How do you change your interpretation of what's happening around you? How do you generate a different chain reaction of thoughts, of emotions and feelings so that you actively co-create your reality and your life? This one is for the next video.